Welcome to Heat Racing Network coverage of the Mountain Dew Cup Series, Season 2. Today we're live from Watkins Glen International. And before we start the race, there's big news breaking. Yesterday, news broke that driver of the 26 Irresponsible Man, aka Mully PP69, would be suspended for one race due to breaking rules in the Discord server, which being suspended is kind of a weird punishment, but punishment is punishment. He will sit this race out. Today the series will go to the road course in Watkins Glen, New York, and the left and right turns should provide a challenge for these 3,400-pound stock cars as they roar around the greater than 2-mile road course track. This could easily shake up the bubble battle as road course ringers pop their heads out and show their skill and try to close the gap on the bubble. As waiting for the permission to join. Should be a good race today. The race is going to be 50% with 3x fuel and tire use, I believe. So that's going to be a bit different than what we're used to. Just a change coming with the road course today. And there is the join command. Never mind. Should join in a minute. Then, okay. Now there's the permission to join. Should be going green. The GoBowling.com at the Watkins Glen International Raceway. So here they come to the green. Ace on the pole after dominating last race. He'll start on the pole today. Green flag is out as they race down into turn 1. A hard braking zone. They're already 3 wide back there. One car goes almost off track. That's the 11. It's the 12 car goes wide. As looks like they're single file for the top 5, and there's a battle going on towards the middle of the pack. Matt and Super battling. Here comes the 6 car. It looks like Kenny, I believe, making it about 3 wide there for just a second through the chicane, or through the S's. The 11 goes off track, missing the chicane big time. Gonna come out without hitting anyone. Is good. As the 12 goes really wide on the exit there, that might cost a bit of ground. Now Kenny trying to chase down the cars in front of him. One of the best road course ringers in the series. He's known for being really good on these road tracks. And I believe he did have to start in the back due to missing qualifying. But he's already working his way towards the front. They're going to go side by side into turn 1. 93 puts it in there. And will come out with the position. P3, Mass Hysteria. Running the Allegiant 93 car. Oh, he's in the wall. And he's going to lose multiple positions. 3 there. Just from hitting the wall Gonna lose a fourth one going into the chicane, maybe. Oh, contact with the 51. Still gonna lose the position. Now looking towards the front of the field. Kenny's made his way up to third now. X-Man going off in the carousel. As there's your top two, 48 and 12. Fast cars from last race, and here you see Kenny and P3 trying to chase down the leaders. 12 going a bit wild next, trying to use as much track as he can. It might be paying off just a bit. The lead he has right now. Ooh, a little bit of grass contact right there. It goes really wide on the exit there. Looks like the 48 and the 6 don't go as far off track, but the 48 is catching the 12 car. We're gonna have a battle for the lead in a minute. Looking through the field, and it looks like the 93 is trying to get by the 51. Goes to the inside there, trying to get the position back. One lap later, side by side. 51 in the grass just a bit. Oh, contact from behind. That's the 11. 51 and 11 racing. Twix back to the lead. 11 goes off the track, and the 48 has taken the lead while we were away, and Kenny has caught the 12 also. Going into the final turns here. 12 runs a bit wide. Gonna take the nose off of Kenny almost there as they exit the corner. Top three almost under a blanket right here going down the turn one. Heavy braking zone. You got to apex the corner really good as the 48 goes wide. The 12 goes a bit wide also. 48 loses 2 positions. Must have spun out or something. Definitely had a lot of wheel spin. Now focusing back up towards the front. They're going down the back stretch towards the bus stop. You got to be really fast through here because you can make up a lot of time. As you see Kenny doing, it's a really good entry. Trying to get the spot on exit. Bumper there to the 12. Trying to look to the inside on corner exit. 12's going to get a bit of a run off the high side there. Now they're on the straightaway again, coming to another hard braking zone. What will Kenny do? Kenny's going to get his nose to the inside. Nice clean move there, and he's going to take the lead. But the 12 car's trying to fight back. Dives it to the bottom. Won't make it work. Didn't lose much ground there, but he definitely is falling back. Kenny tries to pull away with the lead. The 12 car gaining just a bit, still going wide. It's going to cost him some time still, as I don't think going to make up ground doing that. Lost the lead because of it. Almost lost the lead because of it 1 lap ago. Did in fact lose the lead because of it on the exit of the carousel. Gonna have a hard dive into the chicane. They're gonna get him back to the bumper of Kenny. Oh, runs a bit high in the carousel. But once again, goes wide. Kenny keeps it within the white lines. Trying to chase him down again. Still exceeding the lines. No penalty for that in NASCAR racing. Soccer racing in general. As they cross the line again. Same gap, so it's consistent. Kenny might have pulled away just a bit there. 12 car to the back now. They both go off track just a bit. Into the S's now. Kenny gets the right sides in the grass. 12 car is going to close it to the bumper. Still battling for the lead. The 3rd lap in a row they've been battling. Not really swapping positions, but they've been close. Into the chicane once again. What will happen? Kenny opens up about a car length and a half on exit, but the 12 car gets a nice run off. Now Kenny's going to get a nice exit from the carousel. Open up the gap to about a car length from bumper to bumper. Now going into another heavy braking zone, the final 2 turns here at the Glen. 12 gaining some time there, but what will happen in the final turn? Kenny goes a bit wide on entry. That allowed the 12th car to catch up just for a second. Kenny pulling away now to 2 car lengths down the front stretch. Riding the white line, trying to get that good entry into 1. 12 cars sends it down in there. Trying to get a good exit. Gonna have made up just a bit of ground on Kenny, but that might not last long. Oh, 12 goes a bit wide in the S's. Gonna lose more time to the leader. And the 12 car has been really good in the bus stop and able to close the gap. What will he do here? Sends it in there nice and hard. Not gonna gain any ground. Might have lost some there. As Kenny goes wide, but he's gonna be able to get a really good exit in the sweeping corner. 12 car goes off track just a bit. For any battles through the field, look at how far they have pulled away from P3. That's the 48 who was leading just 4 laps ago. It looks like the 54 of Super's catching the 48 of Unimportant. Looks like Toad and Hysteria might have been battling recently. Or a battle might begin here in a second as Hysteria's in the grass. Toad's going to get a really good exit. Hysteria into the wall, goes into pit road, hits the barrels. Hard hit for the driver of the 93, right into the pit road barrels. The car is glitched. Gonna lose a ton of time. Bad luck for the 93. Losing a ton of time. Now let's look towards the lead. Kenny still leads. 12 cars lost probably about a half a car length to a car length while we were away. Not much. The 12 car is really fast here. If he's able to keep up with Kenny. He goes really wide on the exit of the corner, trying to make up any time that he can. And lose more time down the straightaway. X-Man getting up to the back of Matt, almost there. Trying to catch him. Oh, as Kenny's lost the lead. Something happened to the driver of the 6 that allowed the 12 to catch up real quickly. And now it's going to be a battle. Kenny's got to hunt him down again. As they head through the S's once again. Everybody started to spread out just a bit. But the battle for the lead. They've swapped the lead. They swapped positions for the lead just there. Earlier while we were looking at other battles that could have been happening. And the 93, after making contact with the pit wall, hard contact, losing a lot of positions. Let's ride along with the driver of the 6 again, watching how he works the track. Made the final turn. Hard on the brakes, right at that yellow line, trying to get the car slowed down so you can get the exit. Doesn't use the rumble strips as it brings it out to the white line. Across the start finish line, going down to 1. And that was the stage finish, I believe. Stage winner, the 12 car. Oh, was the 69 sideways or lagging or something? The 12 car wins stage 1. A good battle there. Might have been old tires that cost Kenny the stage win. Now they're all going to come down pit road. Get their car serviced. There's 24 of JC Blackley. As they roll slowly through the S's up the hill. See those cars rolling. Waiting for the restart now. As they come to the green, I believe the 8 might have got the lead there. Yeah, the 8 car is your leader. I've been calling the Kenny the 6 car for some time, probably. But he's indeed the 8. The 12 drives it hard into 1. They go 3 and 4 wide. Some cars off track already. Nobody's gone around. Kenny trying to battle back to the inside for the lead. These two still having a hot battle for the lead as they go up the S's now down the backstretch. Here they come. High speeds into the very fast chicane. Super looks like he overshot it. Kenny might be making a bit of contact with Ace. Gonna try to cut it low on exit. Ace is gonna block the bottom. The 8 might have a bit of a run. Anything interesting going on the track? Oh, we have a wreck! Who is that? Somebody got into the wall. Looks like nobody... Oh, we got a spin in the back! That's KY! And X-Man, maybe one other involved. No, KY and X-Man go spinning in the chicane, or in the second to last turn. Looking through the field. JC Blackley not having a good day today. Made a little bit of contact with the 51 earlier in the race. We had a chance to catch up with him earlier. Asked him about how he felt coming into the race. He said he has a good points cushion and he isn't locked in yet, but he said they're almost guaranteed a spot if he runs decent, and he thinks he has a good shot at sitting in P5 either in the race or in the points. And currently in the points he is indeed in P5, 56 above the cutoff. So he has a pretty good cushion, about one race worth. As we got a battle between the 28, the 11, and the 93 brewing here. Asked him about how he feels going into the playoffs, and said his mindset will change because it's a whole different situation. He said as a driver you have that urgency to get up to the front when all the points are reset, which is definitely something you need to do in this style of playoffs, where if you don't run good you're being eliminated and your championship hopes are over, as Kenny has taken the lead from the 12 car as they head to the chicane. And the 24 also said he's looking forward to Atlanta, Texas, and Chicago. 3 1.5 mile tracks, all very different though. And he's worried about 2 really different tracks, Mid-Ohio and Richmond, in the playoffs. And if Watkins Glen is any indicator, he might not have a good race at Mid-Ohio. Currently running towards the back. 93 making contact with the outside wall there. Kenny has checked out from the 12. Pulling away now. Going up the hill by himself. Looking for any battles we could find on the racetrack. Toad and Matt battling as they go up the hill. The 28's coming into it. 28 trying to get by Matt. Side by side as they exit the S's. Going up the hill now. Matt's on the right side. And I'm not sure who the driver of the 28 is. That is... Oh, Supernin is with a penalty. He's going to pull up on track behind these cars. Still ghosted, and the driver of the 28 is low minimum. As the 28 is cleared. The 51 and the 66 by far. He's going to leave those two to battle. But we have a battle for second, it looks like. Yes, the 48 and the 12. 48 getting into the bumper of the 12 there as they enter the final corner. And then down the straightaway, the 12 has the advantage by about a car length and a half. As they rocket down into turn 1, a heavy braking zone. 12 gets to the apex quicker, but 48's going to have a tighter exit. Then need to turn down the straightaway for the 48, conserving speed and momentum there. An attempt to anyways. Didn't really pay off, but it was a good try. Now will the 48 get back to the 12 here through the bus stop? This is going to be a heavy braking zone, so anything you could gain, you want to do it here. And maybe a bit of time closed between the 12 and the 48. 12 is going to go wide. 48 is going to follow him. 12 going about a car width wider than the 48. Got to get up right before the grass. Now got a 3-car battle back here. 5-car battle almost. They're close. 11 trying to pass the 51. 51 trying to chase down the 93. He's trying to chase down the 96 and the 54. 66 goes wide. I meant to say 66 instead of 96. That's my bad. As side by side for the position, 93 goes to the right side, and 66 on the left side. As battle for this position here, Matt tries to outbreak the 11 in the corner, not going to be able to get there. The 93 takes the position away from the 66. 11 might have gotten a wheel spin. There might have been some contact between the 51 and the 11. As they are all single file now. Still close though. 54 is pulling away from these cars behind him. Anything else going on the track? The 48 has lost time to the 12. Oh, Super goes really wide. They all go wide through there. Oh, Toad goes around. Collects the 11. They both keep it straight though. Matt cautiously drives by. Toad trying to regroup here. 11 goes wide on the exit. 51 slides up. Toad trying to do a crossover. Drag race down the front stretch. Matt versus Toad now. Matt's going to have the advantage in the one, but Toad's going to be able to send it in there. There he goes. Will it pay off? Slide job. Maybe a crossover here as they enter the S's. No, Toad's going to take the line away and the position. Gonna lose a bit of time here though because he overdrove that first half of the S's. But still holding off Matt. As Toad trying to catch the 11 now. Oh, his low minimums into the tire wall. Gonna get going, but he's gonna lose at least 2 positions here, it looks like. As Matt has caught Toad. Going down the front stretch now. No minimum sitting behind them. What will Matt do in the turn 1? He's not going to stick it in there. Low minimum's going to get to Matt's bumper. Give him a bump on the exit. Shoot him wide. Gap's going to remain the same between the top 2. But coming into the S's, Matt closes on the entry. What will happen on exit? It looks like he's losing time on the exit of the S's now down onto the long backstretch. To a heavy braking zone for the chicane. Trying to make it through here. Spinning it out or getting a course penalty. Toad goes wide. Gonna merge. Matt's on his outside low minimum, trying to get by these 2 slower cars. Giving Toad a bumper. Contact with Matt there. What will Toad do here? Matt's probably his biggest worry right now because 26 might drive by him soon. Has been faster during parts of this. Oh, the 26 goes around on the runoff. We'll still keep it green. As side by side for the position between Matt and Toad. And in turn 1, Toad's going to get it, but he's going to run really wide, catching the 11 car. Now we're going to leave you with a HRN Crank It Up here from Watkins Glen International. What?
Hi. Hi.
Okay. As Toad sends Matt to the inside wall. And that was the end of the stage there. Matt has to be upset with Toad there for putting him in the inside wall. Lost the spot to the 11 too. As checking the Discord chat to see if anything is said. Probably not, considering these two both have microphones. Let's listen into their conversation.
Complete joke.
His temper is flaring between those two now as Aluminum has left the chat there. As early word out of NASCAR is Toad might get a penalty for that move after the race is over. Green flag is out. 8 and 48. Side by side. Going down the 1, the 12 car. Forcing there. 3 wide. As they head up into the chicane. Here comes the 54 Super. 48 trying to take the lead away on the outside as they head up the hill. Side by side down the back stretch now. 12 has a run off the high side there. Oh, just takes off the nose of the 48 on entry. 48's going to get by there. As the 12 car is trying to catch the 48. It's been the 12 or the 8 all day. Bumper to the back of the 48. Going to move him up the track. Will he retaliate going into his final turn? Not going to get much room. Going to get the launch off. Going to give him room on the straightaway though. Here comes Kenny in the 8. Looking on the right side of the 12 now. 12 is going to back off going into the corner. The 93 shoots it in there. It's a course penalty in front of the field. That might bring out the yellow. As a aggressive move gone wrong for the 93 there. Not the smartest one either. They saw the 26 parked on pit road. 12 giving another bumper to the 48. Aggressive driving as they go through the chicane. Now as they go down the straightaway, 12 car with a run. What will happen in this car? Just bumps the 48 again. 48 has to be getting annoyed with the 12. Another bumper, 2 turns in a row. Shoots the 48 almost in the wall. Now the 12 car is going to be ahead of the 48. What's going to happen in the 1? The 48 is going to keep it clean, but here comes the 8. 48 with a run on exit. Doesn't go as wide as the 12. Kenny sitting back there behind the top 2, trying to make something happen here. 48 could easily get some payback here going through the chicane. He's going to let Kenny by. He knows he isn't as fast. As the 12 really slow through, they're going to lose positions to both the 8 and the 48. Gonna get a good launch off the exit here, a bit wide. We're gonna have the run. 12 and 8 battling for the lead now. 8 drives in there just a bit, makes contact. Or 12 drives in there a bit, makes contact with the 8. 12 pinching him into the grass now. Very, very aggressive moves by the 12 car to hold the lead, or take the lead here anyways. He might have moved him there going into the corner. He's going to be clear going up the hill. Now going down the backstretch. Into the chicane. The 12 drives it in. Not that good of a chicane. The 48's right up to the bumper now. Looking to the inside in the carousel. Trying to get a better exit. Not necessarily going to make it work. I'm going to lose some time here. Kenny pulling away with the lead. Now as they cross the start-finish line once again. Going down the one, Kenny still holds the lead. 12 car trying to chase him down. Going up the S's now. I'm busy, go away.
When you get a moment, I need to talk to you, okay?
I can't.
When you get a moment.
Okay, go away! Now following Matt as he goes down the backstretch. It looks like one car might have messed up the chicane there. As looks like the 48 has caught the 12. What's gonna happen here? 48 was there just a moment ago as they exited the final turn. Going into one now. 12 goes wide. 48 holds it on the track. Now going to the stretch, Kenny opening the gap even bigger now. Looking for any battles that could be happening on the track. Might have one right about here. 24 versus whoever that is. JC trying to get by KY. 24 versus 25 as they go down the straightaways. KY just chops him off and puts him in the barrier. What a bonehead move down the straightaway. That was more than likely intentional for some reason. I mean, KY's driving ability has never been the greatest. But he just got dumped there. Yeah, that was a very late, very stupid block by the driver of the 25. So the 69 is either disconnected from the race or is on pit road. Pit stops might be starting soon. Is anybody close to going a lap down yet? Not really. Yeah, not really anyone close to going a lap down. The 24 is half a lap down after that incident with the 25. 12 kind of closing in on the 8. As he's definitely closed the gap a lot through there. Trying to close the gap still. Going into 1 now. The 12 overdrives it. The 8's going to pull away. Going into the S's now. Down the back stretch. What will the 12 do to gain time? Getting some tires in the grass, trying to cut the track as much as he can with it still being legal. Gap might have opened just a bit on the between the leaders. And now coming down the front stretch once again. Going down the 1. Trying to make up time. Through the S's now. Any battles going on track? Looks like the 48 versus the 54 is going to be a thing here soon. So is the 11 versus the 66. Going down the backstretch now. Through the chicane, the 11's closed the gap. Trying to make the pass on the 66. Now looking towards the front of the field for just a minute. 54 versus 48, I believe, is heating up, but 8 cars pulled away a lot. What happened to the 12? 12 is going down pit road. Pit stops starting at Watkins Glen. .54 to the back of the 48. Trying to make a move. Anything gonna happen here in the backstretch chicane? 54 might have gained some ground a bit on the 48. .11's on pit road now, going to come out right behind the 24. I wonder if that's 25 right in front of the 24. Speaking of the 25, loose in the grass. And yes, there's the 24 trailing the 25. Payback may be coming here. I wouldn't be surprised at all to see the 25 go into the fence. As they exit the turn now, 11 trying to catch the 24 with the 4 fresh Goodyear Eagles on his car. Down to the corner now, 24 trying to catch him. Definitely making up some time. Might happen here in turn 1. 11 and 24 side by side. That might hurt the entry of the 24. as the 11's going to pass both of them in one swoop there. Ooh, contact between the 24 and 25. Going to move him out of the way. Now, what will the 25 do? 25's going to miss the corner. Put it in the wall. Come back down and get the 11 almost collected in it. Bit of retaliation shown there, but definitely not a wreck. Looks like the 51's been down pit road. That's Matt. Battle between the 93 and the 66. Might be a pit battle here. Battling after pit road for one of these cars, maybe. 93 pulling out from the 96. Or 66, not 96. As 54 and 48 are heating up right here. Oh, 54 into the wall. Looks like the 25 braking really early to come to pit road. I think the 24 is still on old tires. 11's going by, almost there. I'm going to clear him and get a bit of a run on exit. I'm watching the 25 get on pit road. It's still go a lap down to the leader. I think the 8 car might have pitted too. has lost time on the 48, but has been closing the gap every now and then. 51 goes wide back there. Almost into the wall. They race down the backstretch. Leader now going through. Oh, that's not the leader. 48 going through the bus stop. This looks like I think the 54 might have gone off track. 93's on pit road, 54 on track there. Not losing much time to the 11. Might be on new tires now that I think about it. As the 48 and the 54 come to pit road behind the leader of the 8 car. 8 into the box. As less than 10 to go here, 9 laps left in the race at Watkins Glen International. 8 car out of the box. Down the access road and back onto the racetrack. Oh, spins! The leader spun! Here comes the 12 car trying to take advantage, and the 12, I think, to the lead. The leader choked it on the pit exit, spinning out across the racetrack into the runoff. Truly hate to see it, but now we have a battle for the lead going on. 12 and the 8 have been the fastest cars on the racetrack all day, especially the 8. Busy!
Dinner's ready. What
Go.
do you want to eat?
Go away. 8 and 12 now battling as they go down the straightaway into the hard braking zone of the final 2 turns. Oh, 8 gives the bumper to the 12 there just to move him up the track a little, looking for position. As the 12 car, 2 wheeling in the 1, it's definitely a visual glitch. What a funny one at that. About 7 to go, I believe. As Kenny takes the entry really aggressive there. Or no, the 12 car takes the entry really aggressive there. Kenny trying to catch him still. As going into this turn once again, hard 90-degree turn. Going down the front stretch now, past the start finish line into turn 1. Hardest braking zone on the track, easily could overshoot it. Looks like they're about to put the, I believe that's the 25 car of KY a lap down. Looking to see where the 25 is on track. Entering the chicane, where are the leaders? Definitely behind him. They're right there. They're battling side by side for the lead. As they enter the carousel, the 12 is going to get the runoff. But no, the 8 is going to get the runoff on the bottom. '12 car trying to get as much ground as he can on the 8. Side by side. Oh, contact. What will the lap car do? Will the lap car let him by or cut his nose off, block, or what? Going into 1. Looks like the 12 is just going to send the 25 there. As the 25 kills second place! Almost! That probably would have sent him around if the contact was any harder. Definitely getting in the way of these leaders. It's about 6 or 5 to go here in this race. The 8 has caught the 12. Contact. The 12 goes up the track. 12 car trying to do a crossover on the bottom. Gonna get the run off the corner. Now what will the 8 here do here in the final corners? Exiting the final turn. 8 catching the 12. Going down to 1 now. As Kenny gets by there, will he hold the lead as they'll head down into the bus stop? The 12 car sending it in there, trying to make a move anywhere he can, gonna get to the back of the 8, not gonna make anything happen as the 11 letting the leaders by, respecting the track, or just respecting the racing they're having up front. Side by side now into the final turns. 12 car trying to hold the ground. Will he try to do a crossover on the exit? Gonna pull up to the bumper of the 12. 12's gonna give him the left side here. Front stretch drag race down into the hard braking zone of turn 1. Crossover coming here. Oh, contact! 8 gives the 12 the bumper on the apex of the corner. Both of them are going to keep it straight there as they exit the corner. Up the S's onto the backstretch now. Will happen in the braking zone of the chicane. I believe that's the 24. JC Blackley right in front of the leaders here. Gonna have to move over sometime soon. The 12 drives it in hard on entry. 8 tries to gain ground to the middle. It kind of worked. They got close just a tiny bit. The 24 is going to let them by. Not going to interfere with the battle for the lead at all. Coming, I believe, to 3 or 2 laps to go here. No more than 8 miles left in this race. As the 8 might have given the 12 the bumper there. They're going to be side by side going into 1. 8's going to slot in behind the 12, trying to get the line, or the, yeah, he's going to try to get the draft down the front stretch. Will it work? The 12's going to have the preferred apex going into 1. 8 still trying to catch. As they head up the S's again down to the backstretch. 8 with a nice run. Who's going to send it harder into the chicane? Looks like the 12's driving it in way harder there. While hard is not always better. Running it a bit wide. Going to try to cut it down on exit. Kenny's keeping it right on those rumble strips and that yellow line. And through these final turns here on this lap, what will happen? Kenny's trying to get a nice drive off, braking early. Going down into this turn here, I believe it is 2 or 1 lap to go. As, oh, contact between the leaders right there. The 8 has caught the 12 to the point where they can make contact now. He's right there. No lap cars ahead. This is going to be a pure battle for the lead and the win. Into the chicane. Kenny brakes early. 12 drives in there. Kenny's trying to get a good exit. Closing the gap just a bit to the 12. Looking low. Gives him the bumper. As they exit the corner. Kenny with a straighter exit there. Gonna look to the right side there. If he could get there. 12's gonna block. Gonna brake earlier. Let him overdrive it. Now here's they come into the final turn. This could be the finisher. It's coming to the white flag. Off the turn, side by side, drag race. I believe it's the white flag. 12 drives it into the corner. Just cuts Kenny's nose off the slightest bit on exit. As they go up through the S's now. Kenny with a run. Looking to the left. Hard racing into the chicane. 12 just tries to cut it as much as he can. Bumper and beating. Kenny's knocked the bumper panel of the 12 off pretty much. 12's going to do a crossover side by side as they exit the corner. Will the 12 use the bumper here in these final 2 turns? It could be coming to the checkers here. 12 looking. Goes outside. Kenny's going to get the runoff. And Kenny has won at Watkins Glen. In a last lap turn of events, the 8 car takes the lead away from the 12 in the final few corners to take the win. As there's the winner, the 8 car, running a Breast Cancer Awareness Month paint scheme. As a great race put on by the driver of this 8 car. Was one of the 2 dominant cars in this race. Heading back to the lobby now. This was the Watkins Glen Go Bowling at the Glen race in the NASCAR Mountain Dew Cup Series. A good race ran today by all of these drivers. Since we have no custom 8 car, we're just going to use the Pro League car for the filler. And in a minute here, we're going to get to talk to the winner of the race. I'm gonna have an interview with the driver of the 8, the winner of the race, Kenny _25. Kenny, it's Kyle in the HRN booth. Congrats on the win. You put on a clinic today, dominating most of the race. How was that? What was going through your mind with the battle with the 12 car in the final few laps? Yeah, you were definitely faster than him. He put up a good fight, though. Definitely. What did you think when you spun out coming off pit road? Yeah, you were definitely, no doubt, the fastest car on track today. What momentum does this give you going into the next race and maybe even into the playoffs? You got a road course after Las Vegas, the Indy road course, racing the Xfinity cars, but you have been known to be really fast at the road courses, so I wish you luck there. Congrats on the win. Talking to the winner of the race, the driver of the 8 car, Kenny, and looking to see who finished second in the race. I believe the second place car is still in the chat. Let's see, second place car looking for the 12. Ace, it's Kyle in the HRN booth. Congrats on the good finish. What did you think there in the final few laps battling with Kenny? I guess didn't get any. I guess he didn't hear anything. So, gonna move on to third place car. Gotta figure out who that was real quickly. I believe it was Unimportant YT. Yes, it is.
The 100% one? Oh my god, yeah.
Keegan, it's Kyle in the HRN booth. Congrats on the third finish.
The other day, oh my god, he seemed so depressed that he had to do it.
Waiting for a minute. You got us?
Yeah.
So, congrats on the good finish. You had a pretty good race today, but there was a lot of contact with the 12 car out there. How do you feel about that? Driving aggressive all race. Waiting for a response here.
What number? I'm 16. I don't care. I'm driving 16. Actually, can I drive my cousin?
I guess this will end the interviews. So we only got one interview in. Top 3 interviewed after the race. So from everybody at HRN, we'd like to thank you for watching the NASCAR Mountain Dew Cup Series race from Watkins Glen International. Tune in next race at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, the 1.5 mile D-shaped oval in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is HRN signing off. Hope you enjoyed the racing and the broadcast. Thank you for watching.